Aramaic.
No.
Myself would
wait, hold on the bridging. You saw me ask you a question. What language is Jesus from? What language the word Jesus come from?
That's a Greek language. Jesus is a Greek language that linked to Alexander the Greek and Constantine.
Yeah, but Jesus is not a Greek word.
Exactly.
No, I said, Jesus is not a Greek word.
Jesus is a title. His rightful name is Emmanuel.
No, listen to
that is why Brethren, I am he from Ori.
Brethren, we don't want to go off on a tangent. Me ask you one question. What language the word Jesus come from? You just said come from the language of Greek.
It is a Greek language.
But I tell you, said not from Greek language. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM Day next Wednesday. You're listening to Onslaught of Desmond Deck and the Aces. You might wonder why we're playing these Desmond Deck and the Aces. Because we just people play some Desmond Deck and the Aces. Yeah, man. That's how the vibe tell you start out with some Desmond Deck and the Aces. One of the forerunners in internationalizing Jamaican music. Desmond, they are big music, them. All the people who are listening to them tune, you know, never hear this group yet, or don't even know the songs them that was there before them born, that created an impact on the international stage to make man now can come tour. When the man had to go to England and make tune get big and spread out in Europe. And now you have festivals in Europe present and represent, what we say, especially with those citizenship that was granted by my brethren them and sisters. Most of them are my brethren and sisters I know for years. I'm glad to say that all of them now is officially citizens of Ghana. And we hear that Ethiopia is following suit, and you know, it just take one domino to fall and then the corresponding dominoes will fall too. And we're glad for that. Because something we fight for over the years. Now, months ago, I talk about like January, February, March, April, May, June. About May, around this or June, I was told by a minister of government that we will be hearing an apology from the government in August about this Carol Garden thing. Well, months after, we hear a next politician come and Cabo program and say in a couple of weeks that will take place. Then now, further down in the year, we hear them say it is coming, but here we now. You see all the things set us on now? All the things set us on now? Them guy have to do it. So them could have hold on a little more, little longer, little more, you know. It is destined to be done. And reparation will be given to those who was falling. And Rastafari will continue to rise. Rastafari will continue to rise no matter what them want to say or do. Because there's so much obstacles that have been placed in front of I and I. And we jump over them, it ease. Some of us fall by the way. Some of us never realized that there was a light right beside the end of the tunnel there. So I will never switch and turn back and get crazy because when I realize, but look how we that say them thing there all the while and now we see the thing come to fulfillment. Some of we start out idle and Now we love Kentucky and Burger King. Yes. And then just when we realize we gone left the ital, we say men and people who we used to call Babylon start to hold up the ital liberty and start to see the benefits of certain things that we were saying over the years. We are whole heap we left now and gone left it. We gone left it because we feel say there's an easier route to the whole heap of things where the elders them used to go through, and even ones like me so now we go through so much things that sometimes I drive and I sit down and I think on it and tears come on my eye, man. Yeah, man, enough tears too. You know, one night we are going on muta just get so soft out, so, but we soft out because we remember, and memories not leave like people. Life not dead. Life continue. And when we remember certain things, we shed tears, man. And if we come see the obstacle course, them just a broke down, boof, 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 and we just a jump over them, so, and I say, yes, 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 yes. And then we see someone's just a shift, and I go like, say, them no see, say, the light, there. The light, there, man, we see it. But we're not blind. The light is there, and we would have hoped, say, a whole heap of other ones who trod this road of Rastafari would have seen it too. No make them kick away your foot, you know. No make them put things in front of you where make you start to gaze. Anything where you achieve, you must be achieving it out of your own liberty and creativity and understanding. We're not going to make them turn around and I smoke cigarette and I get mad. Because one time them tell you say ganja go get you mad, but no, a cigarette I get them mad. Blind garret as we call it. So when me are saying that at 2017 we now, 2017 we now, you know, and the light are shining, you know. It's just that people sometimes when the light bright, some people shut them eye and still at the darkness. But you have to recognize that the light has shine, man, the light has shine bright. So if you can't open your eye and see it, you go and close your eye and continue the darkness. Hope is there for the hopeless. And when we look and see where Rastafari go through over the years in Jamaica, when I talk about a man, I tell you about say, boy, right now, what about the other minority groups? Then look at, there's no set of people in Jamaica who go through the tribulation and the degradation and the abuse and the ridicule where I and I as Rastafari go through. None, no group. So when you hear people that talk about, yeah, but if you give this to this group, you have to give it to that group. So we don't have that. We don't have that. We don't have no other group will get killed for them faith in a Jamaica and get imprisoned and locked up for what them believe in. And we get ostracized. And with them children can't go to school. Right across the board. And the lie with them tell Panay and I over the years. And when we look now and we see we are going in the Jamaican society, it's easy to say, but we tell you no. So that you go on. We tell you know. Look how long we are telling them so we now vote. Rasta, did that say they now vote long time. And now we see the majority of Jamaican people now vote, and the majority of Jamaican people are not Rasta. The The majority of Jamaican people not voting because them don't trust the political system. We see a little thing right now the paper this weekend here where them say politicians, police, and conductors are the most the people it's amazing. The people them don't trust or no. The people them don't trust or no. And that's just a small age group. And majority of the age group after that most of them don't even carry vote. Where I say that politician, the top of the list, is not trustworthy in Jamaica. Politician. And if I were a politician, I'd go on a retreat, not just with my party alone, but with all politicians who take up politics as a career. We should go sit down and bloom out and figure out why is it that Jamaican people don't trust politicians? Why is it that people sing so much song against politicians? Why is it that when you talk about politician people is in this state? Why when politicians they on the radio, people that turn off my radio, I don't want to hear no politician lie. But them not do that. It's something to think on though. If I was a politician, I would have feel a way about it. Just like here when I hear say some Rasta man do this, I say that. I take it personal, I go sit down in my yard and say, ratted. Politicians in Jamaica, people say politicians are liar and thief. You can imagine that. I know that all politicians are liar and thief, you know, but the majority of them is. The majority of politicians are liar. Majority of politicians are liar them. And them tell a lie so much now that when them put it across to you, it sounds truthful. Because you can't go around because you don't know the facts. The majority of Jamaican people don't vote for none of the two parties them. How the hell that is possible? How is it possible that one party win an election with one vote? I tell you. One vote, one seat, and them not check it. Them feel good. This is one when a power now, the Jamaica Labour Party. The majority of people is not, we don't know. Don't live in no bubble and no illusion. The majority of Jamaican people is not with UNO. We have to sit down and figure that out. We don't have the majority of Jamaican people. As a matter of fact, we don't have the majority of Jamaican people. But we don't have the majority of Jamaican people who can vote. Because the majority of Jamaican people who can vote never vote. So it's a big, big situation that. Because the view of a politician in Jamaica that politicians is liar and politicians are thief. How the hell Jamaican people come up with that thinking about politicians? Politicians is some normal people who come from amongst the people. We used to be in the same community with we and same thing and do this and do that. And the same people, man, are not different people from Mars. Politicians come and them do them job, them go to them school, get them education, them degree, and decide to them to serve them country and serve the people. And when them go in politics, the people them turn around and say, politicians are thieves. Politicians are liars. How is it that people start to have this perception of politicians? When me a little pick me hear about politicians, me never hear no politician, nobody talk about politicians a thief. Me never hear, when me a little pick me, when me see people used to walk up and down with broom, and I sweep out this and I sweep out that, and one party down there so I keep me, and the other party up there I see him road. down a Ray Town and all them places that keep election. You know, hear nobody, I mean, really? But we get that way that them lie. No one, most of Jamaican people don't trust politicians. And if you don't trust politicians, it's them you give the job to make your life, to make your life more meaningful and purposeful. There's such a word. You want your life to mean something. You want to be happy. You want to enjoy all the things them that make life nice. You want nice clothes and food, and you want to send your people to go to school, and you want to afford health care, and you just want to be happy. And the people them find more happiness in sorrow. Yes, Jamaican people find more happiness in sorrow. Now we hear all 2 men get shot, we say, ratted. Only 2? So we traumatized to the highest level. But you know, Steve Biko say, the greatest weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. And when we have a group of people that see somebody else's reality as theirs and can't figure out that what they are seeing is not their reality, but we are actually living out other people's idea of what is real, you are the greatest enslaver of yourself. Greatest enslaver of yourself. You are enslaving yourself to the point of no return. Because you start to accept your slave master's reality. How the hell can a slave and a slave master have the same idea of what life is about? When the slave master is dependent on you being a slave to enhance his riches and enhance his life, your reality can't be like him. When the slave master go to church on Sunday and preach the gospel, slaves, be obedient to your master. Yet still, him kill you every day. If it's not the food, it's the gun where I make, it's the pharmaceutical drugs, it's the air where I breathe, and it's the thoughts that penetrate your mind that don't allow you to really think beyond. Because you need some kind of thinking beyond. It can't be just where me I go get my next food from. Where you go get your next food from? Someone we don't want to plant nothing. Your man call it at the end and say, him not no land for plant, but muta talk about go plant food. We not no land for go plant. But him not no money for buy no food neither, so him get the money for buy the food. And him eat every day. We in a serious situation. But when we take a stock and we look on the thing, most people, when you walk on the road, say, what you think about politicians? Them say, politician, them a liar and thief. If me was a politician, and that sound out there, and I know Mutabaruka sound that. The views expressed here does not necessarily represent Mutabaruka or IRFM. But the views expressed here is representative of the majority of Jamaican people. You see, I walk up and down on the road every day. Them say politician a thief and liar. If me a walk on the road and me a man about the politician a thief and liar, me a politician, you know. Me a go and go sit down with my wife and figure it out, you know. Me a go and go sit down with my wife and say, tell me, wifey, explain this to me. What is it that we are doing in this profession? Why most Jamaican people see us as thieves and liars? Because I'm not a thief. I go to church every Sunday. I mean, I preach to pray to God every day. I look after my family. You know, I tried the best to fix the road. Why is it that they keep saying we are liars and thieves? I went to high school, I got my PhD. I am now CD, OD. But why they keep saying that? I am not a thief and a liar, so why they keep saying that about us? It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. You're an artist, or you're not here regular. Dennis Walks. This is the cutting edge. We want to welcome Tracy in the house. Yeah, this is the cutting edge. Why, when you mention a Dan in a Jamaica, everybody knows that them not trust Dan. I mean, really. You know, everybody come to a consensus and say, you see me not trust the Dan them, you know. But any constituency where you're going at, you hear the man them say, the woman them say, me not trust the politician, you know. And a politician or actually go to go shoot nobody. And you know, you're the politician involved with blowing up no building. But people just not trust politicians. I come like all famine uptown nowadays too, you know. Nobody is not spared the whip of our political leaders, man. May I tell you. Everybody I feel it. We're going to stick power in Smith a little bit, you know. Yeah, we want to yell up junior boys. Last week we yell up junior boys. This week we yell up junior boys again because we go visit junior boys last week. We want to yell up junior boys. Now junior boys in their dub club. Sunday, we did up a dub club there. Sunday, junior boys, you know, say, one of junior boys' biggest song, well, he have no big song. He have Curly Locks, Babylon, Beat Down Babylon, but this one especially was written by Earl China Smith. Yes, only people don't know it, but we are telling you now, Earl China Smith write that song and give Junior Boys it. Listen. Yes, Junior Boys, I hope you are listening. It's not easy, you know. We are telling you, it's not easy at all, boy. We are telling you. And I know him would have made some bag of money, I know, you know. Yeah, man, the amount of people want him at Europe, that's unbelievable. So, we are telling you about how the people them not like the politician them. There's a consensus out there. I don't know scientific pollster, but me know. So that's how it go. You ask most people, them say no trust politician. So you say now, you have a set of people who follow right behind the politician, you know, the preacher. The preacher, them a follow behind the politician, click, clock, clickety, clock, clock, clock. And that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign when the preacher, them cannot be trusted. Because over the years, his preacher, everybody trusts. The Rasta was the opposite of the preacher, when nobody not like Rasta. It's not them not trust Rasta, you know. It's not them not like Rasta. Them not like how we are alive. Them not like how we go on. Them not like how we look. Them not like how we believe, you know. But the preacher is the other one. Or the preacher, you like how the preacher look. You like how him behave. You like how him go on. You like how him believe in everything. So the preacher was like the epitome of what you you're supposed to be as a Jamaican citizen, even though you never have no big job and thing, but you preach the word of God which trump other things. For you have the word of God, you are beyond reproach. You don't get involved with certain things. People look by you different. Unlike the Rasta man, when people see them say, nastiness, dirty, madness, ganja smoking, your head look dreadful, barefoot, yam pure, vegetable, like your rabbit. But the preacher is on the other side. The preacher having family. He go to church every Sunday and I'm white shirt and him tie. Him stand up on the pulpit and him preach the word of God. And everybody love him. Him is what the society is supposed to be. Everybody love the preacher. But guess what? That was then. That was then. Now the people them say the preacher them a liar. I tell you. Young people them a ball out to the preacher them a liar now. Young people we're supposed to know what them supposed to move up and step up to come emulate the preacher. But when you're looking at the realms of preaching now, I like a me now. Me stop like preacher from me I go a Roman Catholic church. When a Roman Catholic preacher pass when name father backs me. And the thing will hurt me too, you know, is a big fat white boy backs me in my face. And him is a father. You call him father, this father, that father, that. I don't know how them get father. And them don't have no woman. How them turn father and them don't have no woman. But you did have others who were not fathers, them were reverend. If you know what reverend mean, you know so them is reverend, one who is to be held in awe. The reverend is held in awe. And him is what you're supposed to be. Kind, generous, honest, decent, law-abiding. How much of these people we hear police all for involved in some thing where is unlawful? Remember a youth kill a person up a Stony Hill. And when them do them investigation, them find say the youth was retaliating. He was retaliating against the pastor because what the pastor wanted him to do, he wasn't up to that. So in order for not succumb to the pastor's innuendos, him kill the pastor. Big pastor, well respected in the community, decent, shoes shine every day, have on him coat and him suit every day, with him Bible in him hand, and the youth kill him. The matter of fact, the youth used to sell outside of the church premises. These is pastors who will look upon nothing with no vile, nothing. You respect the pastor, man. You respect the pastor. Pastors are people in your society who you respect in the community. All the bad man respect the pastor. When the pastor come around, the bad man shake and quiver. Bad man no one say certain things when pastor beside him. When you know say a pastor that you know want cuss bad word, you say pastor shut your ears there. A whole heap of woman see do that. Them say pastor, close your ears there, because tell this boy I want whatsoever. Pastor was respected. One of the most respected group of people in Jamaica was the pastor. The man will preach at your church every Sunday. You go to him to hear the word of God. Thou shalt not kill. Love God with all your heart and with all your soul. Honor your mother and your father, that your days may be long in the land. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not commit adultery. No fornication. Them words make you shake when you hear pastor utter them word there, out of the Bible. And you know, say, him have the word. Him have the word. But as we seek to find the truth, we find that the truth sometimes it's not the truth. Sometimes there's no the truth. Sometimes it's a truth. Sometimes your way is not the way, but it's another way. Sometimes a man says something and the man said, this is the definitive way. Not knowing, but you have other ways. So in the search, in the quest for self-identity and self-preservation, we who understand that the world is not centered just around one faith and one understanding of self, but there are so many trees and there are so many leaves on that one tree. And there's so many rivers, but there's only one sea. And when you look and see what is taking place now in the earth, and you realize the pastor them is just another guy around the corner. The pastor is just another guy around the corner where I look food, clothes, shelter. He want to be happy. So he must sell you a thing where he never achieve yet and he will never achieve, which is this argument about go to heaven. And yet still him want all the things that him tell you, say you mustn't get here on earth. All the riches where him feel say him deserve. I remember one time a big bishop, bishop name say, in the 80s, them say, watch out, if the DJ them can go, they go make money and think. They must be able to make money off of the word of God too. I mean, not wrong him. If a DJ can go, they go chat pure dance and it's a madness. And I make millions of dollars. Can afford to buy Mercedes Benz and, go in a hotel with y'all every night and all them something there. A pastor supposed to can't do that too. Buy Mercedes Benz and go in a hotel with Wally Pagyal and them something there. Why not? Him have the word of God. No pastor want to be dying and can't bury himself again. And don't have no money to bury himself. Even though him say I go to heaven. And him don't want to know, say, some nice little ladies in the audience, in him congregation that don't have no man. And if them have a man, who the hell cares? Ding dong goes the bell. Sometimes the bell don't have no tongue in it. But it's still a ring. But that's over there. And that's over there. Pastors, preachers, politicians, teachers, government people are some serious creatures. The people them have to find them way out of the maze. Marcus Garvey say, if you have no confidence in yourself, if you have no confidence in yourself, because this system make the people them lose confidence, them not sure, the people them insecure. The society make them lose confidence in themselves. And Marcus Garvey say, if you don't have no confidence in yourself, you are twice, not once, you are twice defeated in the race of life. In other words, you lose. If you have no confidence in yourself, you lose 2 times in the race of life. But with confidence, you have won even before you have started. You want a greater mantra than that, man. Them words that should have in a King James Bible. If you have no confidence in yourself, you are twice defeated in the race of life. But with confidence, you have won even before you have started. So you now look for no guidance from above. You look for the guidance within. You look for what is in you that is best defining you and your possibilities to be great and to be happy. Confidence in yourself. Define your greatness and what you want to be. And most of us want to be happy. We don't care about political ideology or religious practices. We just want to be happy. Simple. And these little frills come with so much baggage that it now allow you to be your true self. Because every time you try to be your true self, something wrong is so I block it. It's either some guy just come with some religious talk, or some guy just come with some political ideas where not carrying you nowhere. And we just want to be happy. Who can fight that? Who out there can say muta have talk foolishness? You don't want to be happy. We just want to be happy without the whole heap of frills and chills. But all you can be happy and you don't have no confidence in yourself. Most of you don't have no confidence in yourself. You don't make a guy take on the mind and have your mind and do what him wants you to do. The greatest weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. Without a doubt. That thing that you call mind, that divert your attention from understanding self. Because you make a next man control that part of you, that mind part. Where your life force, your energy, that's supposed to make you become that divine human being. You can't find it because you think as a slave in the mind of the next person's mind. Yeah, this is the cutting. We don't just play them tune because we just play them tune, you know, play them tune because it have a certain message and a certain vibration. We feel it's necessary and important for the people them hear. So we're going to play it again. Why you love Marvin in a Chilani, them a brethren, yes. We all played for him too, you know. I hope him all listen to them lyrics, you know. Listen. See a lot of things there in 1 3-minute song or 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, man, some of our little things. We continue the journey, you know. We continue the journey. Serious thing. The images that we at least them implant in our mind and our psyche has become part of our reality. These images is what is causing a lot of the trauma in the African people mind and consciousness. Images, very difficult to get them out of your head. No care what conscious you say it is. It's dear, man. It's deep, really deep. Believe you me. And the only way we can declare ourselves emancipated, we have to emancipate ourselves from that mental slavery. And Marcus Garvey again, you know. And Marcus Garvey again. Marcus Garvey say, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Because that imagery, or those imagery that was placed there, is one of our main detractors from self-realization. That confidence in self that same Marcus Garvey talk about. And him go back and tell you, say, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. The mental slavery is a dangerous slavery, you know. That is the slavery where a man behave like a slave but don't know him is a slave, you know. That is the slavery where no chain no dep on your foot, you know, and you don't see no chain so you feel say you're free. You see the chain dep on your brain but you can't lick it off because it's deep in your brains. It's indelible. And them brain, them wash your brain so much that it cake up. And Marcus Garvey don't see that and understand how mental slavery is a deterrent from African people finding themselves. That confidence in self that make you successful without even starting. What a thing. But it's going to be a beautiful thing when African people wake up and realize that they have been duped. For years and centuries they have been duped by politicians and preachers and little boys in the streets with guns. They have been duped. Talking about the heaven way up in the sky that we can't enjoy now, but after we die. After we die, we will inherit happiness. And those of us who don't hold fast to that European mindset will be burnt in fire. The time is 12 o'clock. Yes, operator, send in the call them here. Make we hear what the people them are say out there. Yeah, send in the call them, operator.
Genetically engineered crops in agriculture, a worldwide experiment on people, animals, and nature. Cultivation of genetically engineered crops like soy, maize, cotton, or canola have far-reaching consequences. 90% of genetically engineered crops belong to the corporate agricultural group Monsanto. The rest are owned by Syngenta, DuPont, Bayer, and others. Genetic manipulation of crops can have uncontrollable consequences. The function of genomes is only partially understood, but foreign genes are still introduced into crops. These genetically engineered crops are widely cultivated outdoors, where they cannot be controlled. Currently, 90% of GE cultivation occurs in the Americas, particularly in the USA, Argentina, Brazil, and Canada. It seems researchers have forgotten that genetically engineered crops once outside can no longer be controlled like they could in the lab. GE crops can self-replicate and pass on their new characteristics to neighboring crops, penetrating the fields of farmers who want to cultivate their crops without genetic engineering. Adverts from the genetic engineering lobby claim genetically engineered crops produce higher yields, but this marketing mantra is a complete hoax. It has been shown that crop yields for GE crops are no higher than normal crops, but farmers must buy more expensive patented genetically engineered seeds each year. This forces them to become dependent on corporate giants. But that's not all. Genetic engineering giants also produce pesticides and herbicides. There are two characteristic traits of genetically engineered crops. They are either resistant to herbicides, in which case the genetic engineering company itself produces the suitable herbicide, or the genetically engineered crop emits an insecticide. Whether or not the crops are resistant to weed killer or give off poisonous gases, not only weeds or pests are eliminated, other beneficial field growth and some living creatures are killed as well. But nature adapts, so pests and weeds develop resistance to pesticides. And that means that increasing amounts of stronger pesticides will be used. Especially grave consequences are observed in this respect in monocultures. For example, in South America, rainforests and other natural landscapes are destroyed every day to make room for genetically engineered monocultures and pasture. At the same time, the soil and groundwater are poisoned. On top of that, the genetic engineering lobby claims genetically engineered crops can help to reduce world hunger. Genetic engineering is not the answer. There is enough food on Earth. The problem is that it's not distributed fairly. But the fact is that most genetically engineered crops find their way into the livestock chain, so they end up as meat or dairy products in supermarkets. Along with all the destructive effects on the environment, one last awkward question remains. How do genetically engineered crops affect humans and animals? The answer is, no one knows. Therefore, it's important for you to carefully consider which products you buy. Get informed and get involved, because our world is not a testing ground. For more information about genetic engineering, go to greenpeace.org/GMO.
Yeah, this is the cutting edge. Yeah.
Greetings, Mutabaruka.
Blessed man.
Yes, man. Blessed love for the new strong year, called 2017. Yes, I. Really appreciate you for the commentary you make and then the introduction of this program to see tonight regarding development of Rasta, the liberty of Rasta, where the Rasta burden and would stand for from them time there, which wasn't even recognized. Yeah, I remember one time you have a paper called Daily News. Remember that paper there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I seen it one time and then beat up a Rasta burden, lick out all them nice teeth, them out I made, you know. And I remember trim out the virgin locks too. You understand? And it's what the virgin is stand for. You understand me?
Yeah.
And nowadays, you see things are changing and come on. So really give thanks to the confidence that a light is seen at the end of the tunnel, you know?
Yeah, man.
So no for our virgin must stand firm in the confidence of self, because as I said, Marcus Garvey's philosophy. Yeah. Without confidence in self, one is twice defeated in the race of life, but with confidence, we win even before we start, you know?
Yeah, man.
So I'm an appreciative of that. But you know, what I love to say today still too. Me you say that I will check out this thing at one time, but I hear you follow up on it. I don't know if you comment on it, but I never hear a thing on it. You know, my brethren Jerry. The absence of Jerry, you know?
Yeah, he's not up on the air.
No, I'm not up on the air, but me I say one of the time probably when you're not up on the air like all on a Thursday or whichever time, you know? But I just make him live that time because he have a lot of substance on this too, you know?
No, come again. What you say? Like what?
Sometimes, you know, they on the program like on a Thursday.
Me.
And you say, look, Bridging for City, we listen him still, you know. Yeah. And Wednesday, we love him still too. Yeah. And we realize, you know, we love it. Jerry do the same thing to entertain and groom people, mentor them, you know.
Yeah.
To do things. But I said,
you could put that forward.
The Bridging Jerry, man, you know, I miss him still. I said, the Bridging have a lot of substance still.
Yeah, man, that's
and we know, he help a lot of us articulate things in our mind. I know the politicians, them, liar than thieves. Yeah. I want to play Dennis Brown tune if you can find it. Yeah. Bloody City.
Yeah.
Tell a lot of really going about them.
You know, I should have write that too.
Yeah.
Should have write that too, you know.
Yeah, man, I should have write it. Yeah, man, great, man. I watch a little, I stop one of my brethren shop himself some marital food and them thing there. I'm a run at the tape with Dennis Brown. With China, when him just go him locks and Dean Fraser and all them, man, they when him know, you know?
Yeah.
It's a long time, Dennis Brown, him in a yellow kind of thing, you know, them kind of look up.
Well, I can't put what you said to Cabo still, because it's Cabo responsible for that part there, you know.
Eh?
No, I say, I can't put what you say in terms of to Cabo.
Yeah, man. Well, I love to see that, because I miss Jerry all when him small and big, you know.
Yeah,
you know?
Him small? Just small and tall. How you talk about small? Just small and tall, small, man. Just small and tall, man, right tall.
How you talk about?
You must see Jerry small, eh?
Yeah, man, I'm virgin, man.
Then have to look up on him, man. You can't.
Of course, I'm very tall. You know, the last time Mr. Jerry said is when I have a thing up at the U there. And him bring on Sister Minnie, you know?
Yeah.
I never know she said it's sick still, but really give thanks to the daughter that still see open up the way. So open up the door of no return.
From them time there, yeah, man.
Yeah, man, a great sister in that too, man. So, you know, more respect and love to the item.
Give thanks.
And all of Jamaica, Africa still. Love.
Give thanks.
Rastafari.
Yes. I hope Cabo, why you say Cabo come back, come here what me here say. You don't talk to Cabo since you come back, man. Why you love Cabo, you know, who run go England left me, you know. What kind of thing that? Come back and do say hi, me come back. And every time I go where she know, every time I come back, she know. Like one way busy. Mind them boss business there, you know, Cabo. Man, you know, work that way there, you know. You're supposed to tell me when you come back. And that's all I come and tell you when me I go and tell you when we come back. So we are working. Yes. Now we have to watch your back all the way, you know, the other day. We have to watch your back. Yes, EL.
Haile Selassie.
Rastafari.
Why I want to get a link from with you because look what I go on our country, Master Boy, you know the thing. That's how we in our society. You know, people were supposed to confide in and put your trust in them and let you down. You know, left to right, the politician, the pastor, as I say. You know, the police, you don't really have the confidence in them at all. You know, trust them, you know. But we have a society that was shaped by the Europeans, as I asked about the reality that I'm giving. You know? And the reality, it not really a workout for me because...
I know how I won.
No, because they are waiting for this Jesus to come back through salvation. And as we always say, the more we call upon Jesus, the more the murder rate go up.
Well, if things go up, the more them are pray to the wrong God, man. You know, see that?
Well, it's all about thing when a man control the perception. You know? So we give thanks. I look forward to see them the rebel salute there and think I don't know what thing.
Yeah, well, you know, so I'm say you must see me, you know, you must see me. Okay, what you do, you must see me, you know.
I remember the drama with the last time, man, with the seat, man. When I give the job up and see it with Mr. Green, man.
Mr. Green, Mr. Oh!
You don't know the muta. You don't know you are the father. And John, I have to give thanks to them because they are sitting on a part over the last 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, it reflects even... We can't remember, we come up with name that come up at the Poetry Festival that we keep up at Portland there a couple years ago. I made a reason, I say, I know who buy from you, and I say, yeah, man, keep them, man, because one day, you know, I'm see the youth come and one... You know, my party, you know, so.
Beautiful, man, beautiful.
Yeah, man, we love the journey, you know.
So, yeah, man. So give thanks and just stay strong.
Give thanks, Bridging.
Yeah, man. Rasta.
All right. Yes. Yes, no care what you do, you must see Mutabaruka Rebel Salute. Must. If you did it, you must be. It's
Did you know that scientists all over the globe are creating extremely bizarre human-animal chimeras? Over the past decade, there have been some absolutely stunning advances in the field of genetic modification. Today, it is literally possible for college students to create new life forms in their basements. Unfortunately, laws have not kept pace with these advancements, and in many countries there are very few limits on what scientists are allowed to do. Extremely creepy human-animal hybrids are now being created in laboratories all over the planet. And this is just the stuff that is publicly admitted. Can you imagine what kind of sick and twisted experiments are taking place in the dark corners of secret labs that nobody knows about? And what happens if these creatures get out into the wild and starting mating? At that point, it would be nearly impossible to put the genie back into the bottle. Scientists seem very eager to test the limits of what is possible, but what they are unleashing may have consequences that none of us ever dreamed possible. Did you...
Say, you have people, youth now, we can create new life farm in laboratories. You know, them class too, new life farms, you know. That is what you call hybrid life farms. Hybrid life farms, I tell you. Animal hybrid means it's a kind of animal. Wow. So now, look when you see some animal on the road, I wonder where them animal they come from. New life farms. Scary, man. Very scary. I could go up on one more of them clip here again. Them short, but them talawa.
Before the 3rd century, the church in Rome was one of many churches that were scattered all over the Roman Empire. The reason the church in Rome later became the head of all the churches of the world and dominated the Middle Ages was because it joined hands with Emperor Constantine. As a result of Constantine's pro-Christian policies, many people who believed pagan gods converted to Christianity. This consolidated Constantine's political position, and there was no need for the church in Rome to refuse the converts because it was a good opportunity to secure its religious position. accepted pagan idolatry and doctrines. It was quickly secularized. During the Middle Ages, it was even hard to tell the difference between the church and the secular world. The Catholic Pope enthroned kings, and kings protected the Catholic Church. Opposing the Catholic Church itself was rebelling against one's own country. The Pope wielded an absolute power. We can see just how powerful he was through one incident, the humiliation at Canossa. That happened during the time of Pope Gregory VII. Pope Gregory VII claimed that the Pope could not be judged by anyone on earth, and he could dethrone emperors and kings, and excommunicated Henry IV, the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, in the course of the investiture controversy. As Henry IV was faced with the crisis of being dethroned, he went to the Pope who was in Canossa. Barefoot, he knelt for 3 days in the snow, outside the castle of the Pope, and begged for his forgiveness. This is what is called the humiliation at Canossa incident. The Pope had so much authority that there was no one who was able to hold back the Church from abusing its power anywhere in Europe. Not only that, the popes committed numerous crimes such as murder, blasphemy, simony, and adultery to hold on to their seat of power.
Yes, I tell you, we so play the rest side, but can you imagine them dynasty was so corrupt that even the normal man on the road look like saint. Even the normal man on the road look like saint when it come on to the atrocities of the popes of Rome. Man, may I tell you, man. And this is what Christianity is based off of, is founded on. This is what Christianity is founded on. I dare anyone to tell me different. Christianity was not founded on love and kindness and generosity and compassion. It was founded on death and destruction, superstition and greed. That is what is the foundation of Christianity. People want to tell you about it was founded on the teachings of Christ. No go so. The teachings where them are talk about it come after, not before. Not before, it's after. What it was founded on was murder, death and destruction for anyone who don't believe in it. So, if it is founded on that, if I am right and it was founded on that, why you feel say it's going to change through time? Time not change, nothing. Things evolve. It can evolve either for the worse or for the better. And when we look at the history of Rome, as it relates to the authority that it bound these people who call themselves Christian under. Why we think they're going to be different now? Yes. Yeah.
Yes, Muta.
Blessed man.
Yes. Muta, I just So if me not understand how me I listen to you years now, and it's like you blame Jesus Christ for all these things. It's not Jesus Christ.
You ever hear me blame Jesus Christ or nothing?
Yeah, you have to Christian because you make it sound like say a Christianity create man's stanto, and a Christianity create man's stanto, and make them a kill off people on earth.
Me ask you a question. Hold on. You ever hear me blame Jesus Christ?
Yeah, you say.
When me blame Jesus Christ for?
You say Christianity.
No.
They have the people in a confusion about
Jesus Christ a Christian. Jesus Christ a Christian.
Oh.
Me ask if Jesus Christ is a Christian.
But no more, then he name Christian Christ. Me understand you.
No, Christian is the people them who follow Christ.
Right.
Then that don't mean that Jesus Christ is a Christian.
Oh, he's a Muslim.
I said Jesus Christ is not a Christian. Christianity is the people them who follow Jesus Christ.
So he no want nobody to follow him then. He never come as a man. So you have to he wasn't a man like Martin Luther King and like Marcus Garvey.
No, I say you never hear. Say, but what you talk about Jesus Christ? What you tell me say about Jesus Christ? You never.
Yeah, the Pope and the man we had enough people on earth.
Then the Pope and Jesus Christ.
And Jesus Christ make him a do that. He have the power to do a man and rule earth. You know, Jesus Christ now rule earth. A man rule earth.
May I ask you a question? Where you hear me say about Jesus, I blame Christianity.
Yeah, then. All right, then, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Me blaming Christianity don't mean say me I blame Jesus Christ, you know.
Okay, Neil, all right. I could be wrong. All right.
Don't stick up in now because Christianity is a belief in a man named Jesus Christ.
Right.
So I blame the people them who call themselves Christian and the philosophy were buying Christianity. What I just said a while ago, that Christianity is founded on what we call these people, these Romans, these Catholics, who designed this.
But none of them was the first Christian.
Who was the first Christian?
The first Christian was a white man, was Rome.
Who was the first Christian? The
first Christian was Jews.
The first Christian was Jews?
Yes, the people of Jesus race, them culture, King David, them people was the first Christian, not King David himself. That the culture, the Israel, Jerusalem, and never Rome was Christian. Them come after.
Wait there, which part in a Jewish tradition you?
So when it's a book, you know, Rasta, it's a book. And you are read a book, you are read many books. Because you are read a book at the start of your show, you read a book. Teach the children, and they will, what you say? Teach them greatly or something. You say, all of them sitting there, you say, I want man to say that. I want people, I want white man to talk that. And you don't feel no way about him. That the boy they are talking, you don't feel no way about him.
So what him?
And it's a white man.
Yeah, so we are there. So me, you never hear me quote white people on a program ahead. You never hear me quote black people on a program ahead.
Yeah, we quote many people, black and white.
Yeah, so that means I'm open enough to find truth in anything where a man say, whether I'm black or I'm white.
All right, good, all right.
So I say to you now, who in Jews was Christians?
You don't believe in the book.
No, tell me
don't believe in the book real.
No, tell me about tell me what me not believe in. Tell me what in the book say. Because I'm reading it just like
when Jesus Christ was born on earth, he was born in a one culture named Israel, and one man named Herod was the king.
Yes, so
and one next man named Caesar was the ruler also.
Yeah, so who was Christian in at that time?
When Jesus was born, well, nobody. Christian is after him come start preach for him thing.
Okay, so who was Christian? Who was Christian when him a preach him thing?
Then according to what is written in the book, Matthew, Luke, and John, and the man, the John the Baptist.
Which part in a Matthew mention Christians?
The word, the word Christian come way after people start like people call you Rasta.
That means that nobody never named Christian then.
People start calling Christian later on years after.
No, you say
Christian. All right, them people who did push Jesus talk, them a put what he was say. And nobody ever call them Christian them time. Later on in the Acts, now them start call them Christian.
But that me just tell you a while ago, you said a foolishness, that me just tell you. Me just tell the people them never name Christian, and you have to say what me I say.
They never name Christian till them reach Antioch. One place named Antioch.
Which part Antioch?
Don't hear them kind of part. But near the near part, the near part when Jesus was alive and the near part, them never name Christian yet. Later on down the line, them get to name Christian.
But me just tell you a while ago, I have against me.
But then the first Christian, but what I'm saying is when the name Christian started in Antioch, I never the Pope was the first Christian, and then you want to take it.
You hear me say the Pope was the first Christian? When you hear me say the Pope was the first Christian?
No, I'm going to say I think the true example of Christ. That's not the thing, right?
No, when me tell you say the Pope was the first Christian.
You talk about it. You say the Christian. Yeah, all I will know enough things about European, you know. All I will know about Europe and how them, and what them I don't know with Monsanto, them see one of them, everything.
But when me tell you say the Pope was the first Christian, when me tell you that?
No, say the Christianity, but muta, you always say about Christianity.
Yeah, but
it's always a problem and blah blah. Come on, you know.
No, you have to get the thing right, you know, because you can't come on the radar and say things what me never say. I expect
a long time listen, you know, and you always have a problem with certain things. I mean, I say that's not fear.
Yeah, but what me have a problem with? What
have a problem with is pie in the sky, and which we can understand that.
Yes.
And understand that, and you know, pie in the sky. I do it too. Yeah.
And why is my problem with?
And we believe in a black liberation for all African people, black equality, black power. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but what me have a problem? Tell me what else me have a problem with?
Well, you know, like the book and you see, like you say, self-confidence is great, which is true, and you say that should be in the Bible, but it is in the Bible because the Bible says, as a man thinks, so is he.
But it's not the same thing as saying if you have no...
As a man thinks, so is he. So if you think great, then you're great. If you think you're idiot. And the same difference is a confidence in yourself. Yeah, you're right. Marcus Garvey said confidence in yourself. Nothing wrong with that.
Me never say nothing wrong with it. I quote it all the while.
No, but you said that should be in the Bible too. I'm not sure it's a believe it or not. It's in the Bible too. But in one different words, different vibe. It's like him I say, as a man thinks, so is he. So look like how you're that great artist, and we all know that, and then you create yourself, your greatness as an artist, like how Bob Marley did it for himself, and we all admire that. As a man thinks, so is he.
Now listen to your brethren, because a
long time I listen. I listen from the first times, and I said, "Show muta." I mean, I like when you you don't really like the part where you make it look like there's no legitimacy, because you respect Selassie, and you respect certain things.
There's no legitimacy in what?
In our Christianity. See, especially if black people liberate from white domination and white oppression. They fire on that. Fire on white oppression.
Okay.
Yeah. The love Selassie. He never did bow to that concept we are talking about, the image, those images. Indeed, tell the white man, say, yo, we are the business with America and we are the business with Russia. I saw him tell the white man. And the white man was like, him shocking and what to do. And he have to deal with him right. And him build up Ethiopia to be a mighty military power. See, I did that. Yeah, he never vowed to no false concept.
What? I really want to ask you a question. What mighty military power Selassie built?
Maybe don't know, but we have the book.
No, we don't know over which country
Ethiopia had a mighty military, my youth.
No, over what country? If you say mighty military, I mean, put it with that.
Himself, no, he never tried to dominate nobody.
No, me never talk about domination. Me say, you say, him build up a mighty military power.
Yes, Ethiopia had a good army, yes.
No, wait there. You say...
You never know that?
Wait, no. You say, Haile Selassie build up a mighty...
In Ethiopia, yes, sir.
Wait, no, man.
Okay.
You say, Haile Selassie build up a mighty military power.
Yes.
I am asking you a question. What is the mighty military power was over?
Over the Ethiopian country, sir.
You have a mighty military power over your own country.
But not now, when he was billionaire, sir.
You have a mighty military power over your own country.
God, the man have defense, good defense, we are talking about, you understand me?
Against his own country.
Not against his own country,
But
for the defense of his country. Really, understand you, I think. He had Air Force. He had a Navy. When the British brought him into Ethiopia, they wanted to remain there and turn him into an idiot. And because of his dignity and his integrity, him get them out of Ethiopia and him get weapons from all over. Get weapons from America, get weapons from everybody, and became strong and independent. It's in the book, the autobiography of Haile Selassie and all the books there. And in the speeches of Haile Selassie, it's all there. Ethiopia was strong and powerful and had a good money system, everything was great. But then eventually get rid of him. Because them invade the youth, them mine and destroy everything. Until life is wicked and the people are starved and blah blah, the whole story. Same thing them are doing with the man stand to feed. All of them are the same thing. And like Jesus Christ has blamed after that, my youth.
You hear me?
Jesus Christ has watched them.
You gone back to the same thing. You gone back to the same thing again.
Yeah.
You gone back again the same. You hear me still on the radio and I blame Jesus Christ, brethren?
Like I said, I could be wrong there. Alright, but you never blame Jesus Christ.
Come say the same thing. Say me I blame Jesus Christ. You hear me I blame Jesus Christ?
Well, I'm not going to say again.
No, but you go around and I come back around to the same foolishness because you go come out
but what I'm saying is,
you go come out on the radio and go sit down with your brethren.
These are the youth upon TV that talk about the white Christ. And I'm right when said to them, I'm right, I read. I noticed when he also say to them, Jesus Christ was a man of color. And tell them that, the white man tell the white boy them that. Said Jesus Christ was a man of color. Stop saying he was white and stuff, Of them and make it look away. And then people take it up. And then the youth them and say, how can I do with that? Which we can understand what the youth them and say. But then I think, and them brain is them whitewash everything. And them do it.
Watch out. If you're there on the radio, I talk them way, you see?
Yeah.
When me always I say. And then everyone come tell me, say me I blame Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It not gonna make no sense to me, because you see what you are say, and when me I say to, and when you are say no, me say, me never say that. Me never blame Jesus Christ for nothing. You never hear me come on radio and talk about say, Jesus Christ, this and Jesus Christ, that yet. Talk about it's people who claim Jesus Christ.
Yes.
And then me talk about the second, me talk about the past a while ago. That's when me talk about the politician a while ago. Just like when me talk about the Pope and the Pope of Rome them. You me never mention nothing about Jesus Christ more than say them man that say them a vicar of Christ. They represent Jesus on earth. And look what them are doing. You never hear me say nothing against Jesus Christ yet.
Okay, sir.
And if somebody can remember me saying something against Jesus Christ, put it on the radio and make me remember what I say about Jesus Christ, against Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Every time you hear me talk about people who claim Jesus Christ. who represent Jesus Christ, who claim say them are this and them are that. And I know them can't deal with them. Don't come from the real come talk about me. Every day you hear me I blame Jesus Christ for this and blame me. Never yet blame Jesus Christ.
Alright, sir.
Alright, sir. So we're gone now. I'll take some advertisement.
Alright.
Let's say.
Are you?
Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge on RFM. You know, it's a weird thing that somebody can come because me I talk about things where people who believe in a Jesus Christ do in the name of Jesus, and me condemn the action them where them I do where them say. And a man say me I blame Jesus Christ for the man them action. Me not blame Jesus Christ for the man them action. Me I blame the man them because them believe in a something where don't make no sense to the concept and idea of how life is. And when me talk about God, me talk about God as a concept. So the concept that is projected out there by man is when me attack. Me attack that concept that man say God said this and God do that. And you say, but oh God I go do that. And then him go do that. Oh, me go realize that. Me can't go sit through that. If God said this just one, then him go do that. That's all. I mean, a man, just like when the virgin I say, and him feel say me and him I say something different. When I say nothing different, you know, it's just that him no like here when me claim, say, these people who are called themselves Christian is the most divisive and corrupt set of people upon earth. Then true me say that no, me I say, so me I blame Jesus. Me not blame Jesus. A man, Jesus not in my thinking. Jesus not in my thinking at all. Me read about that and me realize that I may understand that not in my thinking. A man me I blame to develop them concepts and ideas that will have no significance to the fullness and the happiness of human beings, because it has been tried for thousands of years and all it created more destruction and war and rumors of war and make nation rise against nation and all these things. If it's not helping you for thousands of years, why are you holding on upon it? I'm not afraid to let it go. Well, if people afraid to let it go because I feel say I'm going to sin and I'm going to go in a bind now, so then if that is not the thing, then what is? A human being create the devastation we mean by whole heap of philosophy and thinking and perception. And this one thing, this one name will dominate the Western world. That name become a problem in this part of the world because man develop attitudes because of that name and behavior because of that name. That man even tell you say, is that name going to save humanity? That's how far him go. Because tell you say the name going to save humanity. Thousands of years gone now. And them create more things on top of more things, more life on top of more life. Rome, not Babylon, Rome is the instigator and the perpetrator of all of the things them where you see are going on so now where we can now declare is evil. We have said that non-apologetically, that Rome, and when I say it from a religious perspective neither, Rome is the inventor and the creator of all the things them round we know, because it's not to develop our true potential of divine human beings. Because we are divine. In our humanity, we are divine. But given where we find ourselves, in the time where we find ourselves, in the space where we find ourselves, very difficult to find that divinity in the humanity that we search for. Because Rome, not Babylon, create images, names, ideas, thinking to block way from that divinity. We are blocked from the divinity because of a system that was created in Europe that dominate the Western world, that we come now taken from our land and brought here not by free will but by force. And forced to accept this philosophy that is now binding us more and more and more, whether politically or religiously, economically or socially. It bind we and a grind we to pieces. And the more we grind to pieces, the more we are ball out feed save way. The more sufferation is, the more we ball out. Jesus Christ help we. The more we are suffer, is the more we ball out for the help. These men of Rome create that bind the whole Western world and parts of the Eastern world too. Bind them, bind we. That is very difficult to come out tight. A man want to come pick sense out of nonsense. Sense out of nonsense and then tell we say, we attack against Jesus Christ. I not attack against Jesus Christ. I attack about men. I attack against men who come up with a concept of Jesus Christ and expect the whole world to accept it, or else they are doomed. That people will tell you that, say, if you don't accept Jesus Christ as your personal savior, you are doomed to hellfire. That is where I have fight against. That is where I have a fight against. This idea that was placed in front of us as a people, as African people, will tell we say, if we don't accept that, there's no redemption song that will be sung. Don't tell I about I fight, I attack against Jesus Christ. I attack about men who come with that concept and expect I now to accept that concept. I don't know what is it that is in that concept that I as an African who is searching for liberation and freedom should hold on upon. Not that old rugged cross, that suffering emblem of suffering shame that was placed there by Rome. Because that's how the Romans kill criminals. Them put them on crosses. And in that place them called Jerusalem in Golgotha, the rock of the skulls, hillside of skulls where them put criminals. And now we say black people, African people wearing these little crosses around them neck. The emblem of suffering and shame. Who decide that you must wear that? I know Babylon, a Rome. And me talk about spiritually and physical Rome. Rome have done more cruelty and wickedness against the people of the Western world here than Babylon itself as a place and as an empire. It is the kingdom of Rome that has now governed us for centuries. And they make sure by manipulating a philosophy, that was there thousands of years before them give you anything named Jesus, that philosophy was there. And then bring it and manipulate it and put it in our psyche. That if we go beyond that, you hear say, ease up, what we are deal with. Or you cannot go fight against that. You know, so that is the thing where you're supposed to work with. But we know better now. Them now go fool we again and now go trick we again, you know. And more ones are rise up against it. More and more ones are rise up against it. And I realize it enslave me no longer. We're going to free yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, blessings.
Yeah, blessed.
Highly blessed. Yeah, I called from out of the coal box, you know.
Which one the coal box? I know coal box about you know, you know.
No, yeah, man.
Yeah, you said coal like coal.
Yeah, man, it's real cool, man, you know.
How much degrees it got, you know? How much degrees today?
But it did then I fought it earlier, but in the night, it dropped in the 20s.
So it don't got no minus yet?
No, you don't reach a minus.
You are going to some place where minus.
No, man, me not got them place there, you know.
Yeah, so what I say?
So, the sign still there, and you know, the Capricorn sign, so me I say happy belated birthday to you and I, you know.
Alright. Oh, yeah, you're born in the Capricorn sign too.
Yeah, the 8th of January.
Okay, alright, give thanks, Virgin.
Yeah, man, blessings. A long time me I listen still, you know, first time caller. But let me see program 6.5 year. But,
then wait 6.5 year, where are you today?
Then I marry Maca, you know.
And you can't get felicity like the Mary Maca?
No, because me not have the live IRFM channel, so I want to go to the YouTube thing and you see
you find the program them.
Yeah, so
you're too married at the Maca, man. You're too married at the Maca.
Real.
Maca married.
Yeah, but me I listen long time still and start catch up back on the program, go back to some years and you know, and I go and listen.
That is good.
Yeah, man, enough upliftment you have to show to young youth like me, you know.
And speaking of Mary Maca, you know, that is where black people find themselves, you know. Them feel joyous in the Maca. Them feel happy in the Maca. The Maca juke them in and them feel like, yeah, juke me more.
It no marry as a man, you know.
No, because I use it as a metaphor, you know, as a metaphor.
No, me understand, but me as enough people kill themselves to come as on. But you know, pretty. If everybody could come and see it, and then they must say no one for me, you know.
Yeah. That's
man,
but they're gonna realize it still, you know. Little more than I go there and they're gonna realize that them not for go. May I tell you?
Yeah, man.
My word.
Real, man. Alright, now I am 27, you know, and I want to push back home, you know.
Yeah, but where I stop you?
Well, me just get a little youth, you know, so me have to just watch him grow and set the film still, you know, and teach him the right way, you know.
Alright, so give thanks. Go make the Maca joke like how joke you do.
No, me not growing another way there, you know.
Yeah, it's difficult to grow a youth in America and make him get touched though, you know. Me I tell you, you know.
Yeah, man, it's very hard, you know.
Very hard, man. That the society is very influential, man, because look how far Jamaica there and it influenced Jamaica, the whole of Jamaica.
Oh, no, man. Yeah, but as me I say still, I chat the righteous way, I don't want to eat healthy and things, but long time, you know, eat meat and things still, but we didn't eat it as soon as it come down to a year ago, but me drop it and I want to just straight idle and, you know. But enough time people would see me and say, youth, why you not eat meat? And I say, no, man, we can't indulge in them things no more. I grew up and find out, say, no good for you, you know. They must say, then how you live. It's like you have to eat meat to live.
And that them believe.
But we can't believe that, man. And me da watch one of your things that we do, BSC, where I say book, and
Yeah.
I did buy a book to fight, but I don't really got through it yet. It just come about 2 days.
Which one of the book?
The survival in the 21st century.
Oh, big book that, man. Big book that.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna go through it one of them days and see what you have to offer today. You know.
Oh, and them still have the book upon the market?
Yeah, man. You can get it off of Amazon, man.
What?
No, I book them and me see and you basically talk about anything. Me look them up on Amazon.
You know, so a whole heap of people ask me about that book. I tell them, so boy, I never know which part to get one, you know. So they said them go on Amazon and them can't get it. Survival in the 21st century. Yes.
Yeah, man, if them go on Amazon, them can't find it. They have the new updated one too, you know.
Yeah, you know them book that when we go a bush and I try find certain things, I'm going to read them book there. And then years after I have this program, I interview the brethren who write the book.
I think a book of in the 70s.
Yeah, but me interview the brother there when in the 90s, you know. When them come at John, they have him on the program. But from in the 70s, me I read a book there. When we just almost just left school and aside Rasta and say, I want to do certain things. And we go hear about all sprouts and sprout seed and all them something there without you have to plant it at the ground. You know, them book, there are some serious book, man.
Yeah, man, for real. And if look at topic where they talk and they just know about the Jesus thing and them thing there.
Yeah.
It's like what they man couple you would go Philly. But true me, man, me not believe in them book God and them thing, you know, so me always I tell them so. When we drive off and we about to hit the highway, they say something. But through any time me talk me about to say, man, them say, no, don't say that. Because I know when God a put his hand on you, nothing happen to me. So if for them God so good, why am I going to put his hand on me?
Yeah, superstition. You know? Superstition, man.
But I can't, for them world, I can't bother with for them world, man, like, they're last to society, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And the next thing to before me cut, last week, I listened to the program that was a stepping razor, and you tell a man say, you don't like to hear a tune name, Personal Injuries. You hear the tune yet?
Name, that Sparta.
Yeah.
Sparta, me that talk about, say, I love him make a tune name, because every time them want him as a person of interest.
Yeah. He make a tune, man. One day for you cash flow do it.
Him make a tune name, Person of Interest?
Yeah, man.
Well, he must make that before, but him just bring it up because him never mention it.
No, man. You don't know them muta nowadays go, man. I think he make it after I hear you say it, man.
No, I don't think so, man. That quick, man. Last week, Thursday, we talked about it, you know.
Yeah, we know. And it come out about 2 days after. You know, take none for them youth right nowadays, man.
Yeah, I true that still. But it's interesting that at 3 times now, him is a person of interest for police, you know.
Yeah, I think anytime you figure out be a man, as he said, then time to cramp him style.
So when me say, why you should have make a true name person of interest? And what you say you hear 2 days after?
Yeah, man, me hear 2 days after, man. And it well put together, to be honest, it well put together.
Who you hear played?
You know, say, a YouTube, me go up and I hear it.
That means I did it before me say it, man.
Well, maybe, but when me look on it, it posts. I think last week was,
Thursday me say.
Yeah, Thursday. Thursday was
it post Saturday.
No? Yeah, I think me see it Saturday the 7th. Yeah, and it said it just upload. So me not sure, to be honest.
Yeah. I must ask them man tomorrow morning about it.
But if you don't mind, man, you can give it a listening ears. It's well put together, you know?
Yeah, well, the tune, remember me play a tune when we don't interview him there. It is a well put together name Redemption song.
Yeah.
Song, well put together, you know? And watch out, you see them youth, you know, because you with them youth, you know. You see them youth, it's not that them don't know what to do, you know. It's just that because the system and the society set up a certain way, them feel say that they go carry them through, so them just do it. But them know what to do, you know. Them know exactly what to do, man. Them know what to do. It's just you have to bring it out of them, make them know, say, yeah, you know, that way it can just last a little time, but after a while you have to come round back to the reality of the thing, you know, them way there.
Yeah, and the tune we Protege doing him Blood Money.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was a problem if they did take it off of YouTube, but I've been searching for a tune for the longest while.
Let me not play it every week, me play it, man.
Yeah, but me I say on YouTube itself, when you type in Protege Blood Money, I say all the Protege other tune them a come up except that one there. I want youth page me go up on.
Where you go up on
find it.
Go up where you go?
You go up on a youth page, a YouTube page and find it. But when you type in Protege itself, Blood Money, it now pop up. Me don't know why.
Yeah, searching about them, Judy.
Yeah, me have to listen and go and uplift myself, you know, because I listen a lot of Chronics, Protege and Kibaka, Pyramid, and the young generation are Rasta them wild.
The back of joke you so much when you listen to them, eh?
No man, I have to keep positive, you know?
Yeah, all right, brethren, give thanks, yeah?
Yeah man, blessings.
Yes, sir, the Maca up there terrible, you know, Rasta. Yeah, man, you remember when the whole of it run go England, man? Feeling say the place was like the streets was paved with gold. Now everybody in a me no woke up no English Jamaican youth when I want to come home, you know, even if you never born yet, you know. With all the crime we are going on in Jamaica, you know. Most of the youth them when me hear born in England from Jamaican parents, they want to come to Jamaica. I don't know if I meet up on the wrong youth them, but that's my experience. Just listening to them say, boy, them come to Jamaica already, but it's a place where them things that them could have live. Can you imagine that? It's like the tourist thing. Look how the crime are raged down here and tourists are getting more tourists are coming to Jamaica. It's ironies in ironies, man. Ironies in ironies. Look how much crime and violence in Jamaica. And tourism is on the increase. Maybe one of the only sector where really, truly, I say, you see a direct increase in revenues, serious revenues. I tell you, wonders never cease. Wonders never cease. So make a say for call this. Yeah, EL. Yo. All right, I'm going to draw you down, you know, so I'll give you a chance to answer. Okay. Nobody never did it. I know about somebody that they know, though. Hey, Yale.
Blessed Muta, first time caller still.
But I appear first time caller for about 3 weeks now, appear first time caller.
But anyway, thanks for the positive messaging still, you know? But regarding your previous caller, I touched upon the Christianity topic still differently. You have...
No, you know, so I listen to your radio, though.
Oh, well, the radio really low, but can't really hear the radio.
But me, I hear the radio.
Turn that down.
Yeah.
But anyway, you have some positive points where you touch upon. But the brother still am right if you go back to the collapse when Hannibal did lose the war, the Roman war, that gave the Romans them the entry into Africa, right? But even going back previous to your talk points in regards to Paul was the one who changed Emmanuel's name to Jesus.
No, man.
But
Paul,
even if you go back...
Hold on, man. Paul not changed nobody's name to Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Paul, the one who get knocked off of the house, man. Paul is the one.
Hold on. What language Jesus is?
What language?
Yeah.
Well, some people would say Aramaic.
No.
Myself would
hold on, the virgin. This when me ask you a question. What language is Jesus from? What language the word Jesus come from?
That's a Greek language. Jesus is a Greek language that linked to Alexander the Greek and Constantine.
Yeah, but Jesus is not a Greek word.
Exactly.
No, I said, Jesus is not a Greek word.
Jesus is a title. His rightful name is Emmanuel.
No, listen to
that is why
brethren,
I am he from Ori.
Brethren, we don't want to go off on a tangent. You know. Me ask you one question. What language the word Jesus come from? You just said come from the language of Greek.
It is a Greek language.
But I tell you, said not from Greek language.
What language Jesus from?
Jesus is a Latin word adopted by English. The English them take a Latin word. The Greek word where you are talking about is Jesus. Jesus is Greek. Jesus is Greek. Jesus is Latin. The English them take it because most of English word them come from Latin, Greek, Namaic and whatsoever. So that is what we are talking about. The word Jesus don't come from no Geese. It not come from no Aramaic. It's a Latin word.
But for cut the cheese,
right? Paul never take the word. Not Paul give the word.
Yeah, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. If you do your research,
but
Paul tamper with the Bible much, man.
No, brethren, we just come to agreement. Say Jesus is a Latin English word. And you gone back and say Paul give the word.
You know what? The man where we are talking about as the Son of God, his rightful name is Emmanuel, not Jesus. That is why Selassie is named after him.
But I don't agree with you.
Why?
Because the man where you hear them talk about in the Bible, where them called Jesus, his name was Yeshua.
No, sir.
Yeshua
is a Jewish word, which is from the Cathars, the Eastern Europeans, them that converted and take the Israelites, them pretty much, how you would call it, them birthright. So,
right, so let me ask you a question. In the Ethiopia, the man who them celebrated 2,000 years ago, what is the name them use?
His rightful name is Emmanuel.
No, what is the name that them use in Ethiopia?
I don't know.
All right, let me tell you what them use.
Name them use in Ethiopia, but you have to understand that Ethiopia pretty much joined with the Europeans when it became the Solomonic dynasty.
Yeah, but that's what I'm telling you now. Them use the Greek word, Jesus Christos.
But Ethiopia dynasty go back beyond the Solomonic dynasty.
Yeah, but I tell you the word where them use to represent where you are called Emmanuel, Jesus, is Jesus Christos.
His rightful name is Emmanuel.
All right, so where it tell you that his rightful name is
Selassie name Emmanuel.
Which would name Selassie name Emmanuel?
Selassie first name now Emmanuel.
Call out the whole of Selassie name.
Selassie.
No, not say Selassie again. Call out the whole of name. The whole of name them. Call out the whole of name them.
I can't quote him name right now.
So Emmanuel is the first name, second name, third name, or last name? Which one? Emmanuel is what of Selassie name? What part of Selassie?
It is in his name.
What
Emmanuel is in his name.
Which part of name Emmanuel is? Where in the name?
Well, you can do that research.
No. But you do the research.
We do the research.
So you tell me.
And that is why Selassie.
When them ask him, is a.
Him said that, man.
Listen to me, I turn up.
And the reason why I want to cut you short, I don't want you talk until you do your proper research, man.
No, don't tell me what I'm going to do proper research. I tell you what I'm saying. In asking about the Solomonic dynasty, Haile Selassie says that his dynasty is 3,000 years even to the Emperor Ori. He never say him. He never mention nothing about him. Same dynasty extend unto Ori. That is what I'm saying.
It go beyond. If him use the name Ori, it go beyond the Solomonic dynasty.
Then let me just say, let me say him dynasty go beyond Solomonic dynasty.
Exactly.
To Ori, him never say him. Him never say him. Him never say him. Him say him dynasty. The dynasty.
No, he said, I am he from Ori.
No, him never said nothing like that.
Meaning he is Emmanuel in the flesh.
No, so which part of him name is Emmanuel? Which part of it is that?
That is for you to research.
No, you right? Tell me that. You tell me that.
To touch on another point. No,
we can't come off of the point.
Even going back further, when you touch on, which is right, in regards to your argument,
me go lock you off.
Why?
Because you jump off of one thing until you don't clarify the first thing. Me ask you a question, which part of Haile Selassie name of Emmanuel in it?
Muta, you go on Livewire, which is a Rastafari webpage.
I don't be on a Rastafari webpage. Me ask you.
That will
don't tell me
will verify the quote in regards to what Haile Selassie said that I am he from Ori.
But we don't talk about Ori. We don't talk about Ori, you know. Me ask you a question. What part of Haile Selassie name carry the name Emmanuel?
It is in his name, Muta.
Which part of the name?
Muta.
Me know him as Tafari. Wait there. Me know him as Tafari. Hold on. Me know him as Tafari Makonnen and me know him as Haile Selassie.
True.
As Haile Selassie. So which part of them name they know? Which part of the name Emmanuel coming in that?
In his name title. The name Emmanuel is in his name title, Muta.
Which name title? King of Kings, conquering Lion of Judah, elect of God. Which part of that of Emmanuel in it?
The name Emmanuel is in Haile Selassie.
You keep repeating the same thing. You say which part of the name them of Emmanuel in it?
All right. Me, I say, you have doubts. We have believed that, and you can check into that.
No, me not have a check. Watch out. Me don't go around and check foolishness in a brethren.
No, man. Me not in no foolishness, Muta, because me listen to you. And you have conscious messaging.
What is it? When them crown, when Haile Selassie was christened, baptized, what was his name when them baptized him? Christen him. Hello?
You said that before, Muta.
No, me ask you, when them christen Haile Selassie.
You said it, which is right.
No, don't tell me.
You said it before.
What me did say?
You don't remember what you said?
No, that's why me ask you what me did say.
Me know what you said because me hear what you said and it is right.
Tell me what me say that was right. Tell me what me say that was right.
It's full name title.
No, we're not talking about no name title. No, me say what was his name when he was christened at birth? What was his name?
You said it, Muta.
What did I say?
Muta, with the phone live thing right now, I'm a little off, but I am agreeing with you in regards to what your reference is named to be.
Emmanuel, Haile Selassie do have no Emmanuel and none of him name them.
All right.
And you are put it there because you want to elevate.
No, man. Emmanuel is one of Selassie's title.
What Emmanuel mean?
Because he is Emmanuel in the flesh.
What Emmanuel mean?
Okay.
What Emmanuel mean? Tell me what Emmanuel mean now. Where to okay for? Tell me what Emmanuel mean.
You know what Emmanuel mean, Muta?
Yeah.
Well, school me. You are the teacher, you know.
But you don't tell me say you never say you don't know.
School me what Emmanuel mean.
No, I ask you what Emmanuel mean. It's either you know or you don't know. If you don't know,
I don't know.
All right. Emmanuel, according to the Bible, it means God is with us.
Okay.
That is what Emmanuel say. God is with us. There is no word named Emmanuel in a Haile Selassie name them? None.
It is one of the title name that he took. I'm telling you, Muta. But listen, we're not going to reach nowhere upon that.
No, but you come to anything more Haile Selassie take name.
Differently. Well, a later date. Another thing we want to touch on in regards to Simon Magos.
Haile Selassie take name. Haile Selassie take name.
Emmanuel is within
Haile Selassie take that name there.
Title.
Haile Selassie take that name there.
Muta.
Haile Selassie take that name there. I don't understand why you're saying.
I'm telling you, Muta. Emmanuel is within that title of name.
Which title?
Yes.
Me know the title of Haile Selassie.
Because he is. I'm telling you, he is. He, which is God in the flesh.
You know some Rasta illusion, brother. Go on to the next subject. You know Rasta illusion. Rasta have somebody illusion.
When you touched upon in regards to Paul in your previous topics, as far as tampering with the Bible,
Paul,
it is true.
Paul tamper with Bible.
The thing is that the name Paul needs some more research in regards to the name Simos Magos and the whole Roman Empire that more or less sum up your argument in regards to Rome and the Bible itself. The name Simos Magos, not Paul, but Simos Magos.
Who was Simos
even
Magos?
Deeper than Paul.
All right, explain to me the Simos Magos. Explain to me.
Simos Magos is who them try to perceive in regards to being Peter, as Peter was one of the disciples from Emmanuel.
So, Paul coming on that?
Us in our Christianity belief now, reference as Jesus.
So, Paul coming at that?
Because
you said Simon Magos and Paul have a relationship. What was the relationship between Simon Magos and Paul?
Because it is showing you that it started with Simon Magos and not Paul.
So it started Peter and not Paul?
It started with Simon Magos.
Who was Simon Magos?
Simon Magos is who they try to perceive in being Simon as one of the disciples of Emmanuel.
Simon Peter.
That went to Rome. But Simon, in regards to the disciple of Emmanuel, never went to Rome. The Simon Magos is who built the Roman doctrine that we is accepting now in regards to the Bible. It started with Simon Magos.
But you know, Paul have come in now because Paul first.
Paul is a later date. So Paul, you have Paul, you have the brother before Alexander the Greek, which is Constantine.
Oh yeah, Alexander the Greek and Constantine are two different men.
Exactly.
So Alexander
started with Simon Magos, Paul, right? Constantine and Alexander the Greek.
But Alexander was before Simon. But before them man there.
Listen again, Muta. Just remember, may I tell you, Simon Magos.
Yeah, me hear we are talking about Simon Magos, but you started.
All right, Simon Magos. Right?
Yeah.
Them try to make it
me hear the part there.
Seem like Peter. It is Simon.
The Peter.
From
Peter
the disciple of Emmanuel.
Yeah, but you are saying it's a Roman named Simon
Magos.
Yes,
exactly. Simon Magos is a Roman.
Yes. And Peter was who? And Paul was who? Paul was who?
Paul was a Roman too. That's who tampered with the Bible too, Muta.
Paul was a Roman, not a Roman citizen. He was a Roman.
Well, whether he want to come from the Turkish part or whatever.
Istanbul. I mean, Turkey.
True. But even when you look on all of them people, them Muta, them is known as Khazars. Khazars.
Yes.
And they were the ones when the Romans defeat them. Them originally went to Uganda, right? For kind of cut out a part of Africa for themselves. And then when the British got involved, you have the PCOS agreement in regards to how Israel is where it is today. But them is not original Israelites as we
we don't establish that already, Bridget.
Exactly,
that me kind of really feel like you read some things and then you confuse up other things, and then
no, man. It's no confusion. If you start with Simon Magus, it laid the whole foundation even before Alex Constantine, which you touch upon, and I agree with.
Yeah.
It laid the foundation before Constantine, a brother named Simon Magus.
Me don't say nothing about Simon Magus. Me just said to you.
Exactly. You never mentioned Simon Magus before, Muta.
No, me never mentioned Simon Magus.
No.
You see when me no mention.
But the brother is more deadlier than Paul.
No, but you want to know. More than likely, are you are telling me about Simon Magus now?
No, man, Muta. I tell you, to do your proper
them not
on the Simon Magus part.
Yeah, but me not afraid. But wait, no, me not afraid to tell you, say me I go research Simon Magus, you know. But you must tell me which part of Haile Selassie name is Emmanuel.
All right.
No tell me about you go on a Rasta.
Next time.
Nobody tell me about you go on a Rasta website, you know, because only by illusion
no, man.
A Rasta.
Live wire. Them bona fide. Because them post some very interesting information.
When Haile Selassie was crowned.
Pick up on.
When Haile Selassie was crowned, Emperor of Ethiopia.
True, Muta.
You know, say them call out the whole time name and them title them.
Yes, Muta.
You hear them mention anything about him and the title them.
Muta, why would they mention a name that reflects a man that came back to us in the living flesh?
Come back, what do you mean come back to us? Where him come back from? Where him come back from?
Emmanuel.
No, where
Son of God.
Where Haile Selassie come back from?
The Son of God in the living flesh.
He come back from the Son of God?
Yes, man. Yes, Muta.
Wait there.
That is why the name Emmanuel is a very interesting name.
Stick up in. Haile Selassie come back from the Son of God?
Well, me might not be phrasing it properly in saying him come back from the Son of God. But the name Emmanuel.
Yeah. So you don't believe the Prince Emmanuel where in a bull bear was Emmanuel?
No, man, Muta.
Why not?
No, Muta.
Why not? No, tell me Muta. You know that's stupid.
No.
Me don't understand you.
We are talking about the same Selassie from Ethiopia.
Me don't understand you. But you don't tell me say Selassie I come back from the Son of God.
Enough people understand me,
That don't sound stupid to you.
Eh?
When you just say a while ago, Haile Selassie come back from the Son of God, that don't sound stupid to you.
Haile Selassie
come back from the Son of God.
In the flesh,
is
Emmanuel.
Yeah, him come back from the Son of God.
In the Western world today is calling Jesus. His rightful name is Emmanuel.
No, but me not call Haile Selassie Jesus.
No, me not expect you to call him Jesus.
Me not call him Emmanuel.
Me not expect no black man to call Emmanuel Jesus.
But me not call him Emmanuel neither. Me not call him Emmanuel neither. And you just say it's stupid to say Prince Emmanuel out of bull bear.
So, Muta, who we are called Jesus?
Yeah. We who?
You ever came across information that his rightful name is really Emmanuel and not Jesus?
Jesus' rightful name is Jesus.
No, Emmanuel.
Jesus' rightful name. Jesus. Yeah, Emmanuel.
Was changed for Jesus. So who we are called today as Jesus?
Brethren, the thing, you see them thing I know, that's why the thing gets so confusing, you know. Yeah, the thing confusing till...
It's not really confusing, Muta.
That's
why enough people not understand
Here we're not confusing. I'm telling you we're not confusing. It's when you take a seed, like call a pumpkin seed, and you take cabbage seed, and put it in the ground, and cover it with dirt, and you see it start to grow,
Yeah.
And when you look at it, you see it grow, and every day you go there, you go water it. That no confusing.
Yeah.
That no confusing.
It's not confusing.
Yeah, I see when you're done.
That's how works.
You see it, when you see it, and you go to boom, and it come to maturity, and you take a knife and cut the start them, and you cut
that's
it up
not
and
confusing.
A word. But you see all what you have to do now, a pure confusion and more.
No, man, I know confusion. I just something new.
Oh, that I go help the earth. Oh, that I go help the earth.
What you mean, that I go help the earth, Muta? You know, see how black people confused.
Yeah, but
and them are embrace. Christianity is really us, what the brother was saying in your previous conversation in regards to it came from us until the collapse of Hannibal.
It came from us,
right?
Oh, when was Hannibal? A foolish attack.
Hannibal is involved in the Punic War, man.
Yeah, imagine, yeah, mix up the time.
You don't know who Hannibal is?
Oh, you maybe don't know who Mr.
All right, so when him lost the third Punic War,
mix up Alexander.
That gave the Romans entry into Africa.
Yeah, mix up Hannibal, Alexander.
No, man, I just had touch upon a couple different topics for you. When you don't talk to me, you know you have to check into some of them.
I'm not checking.
Why are you checking to Simon Magus?
Yeah, that's the only one would have checked.
Because it's a deadly youth.
That is the only one would have checked.
That is a deadly brother right there, sir.
Yeah, Emmanuel is a deadly one too.
But Muta, if you do your research and you go to the Egyptian Antiquities Museum,
there's nothing
you will see a picture of Emmanuel, which is Jesus, where we are called Jesus today.
A picture.
Yeah, man, a black man. Jesus is a black man. Jesus Emmanuel is a black man. They have a picture of him in the Egyptian Antiquities Museum in Egypt.
But you just don't tell me say Jesus is a white man. I know you say Jesus is a black man.
No, because when the Romans them start tampering with
you
the
just tell me say Jesus is a white man. So no, you can't say Jesus is a black man.
We are called Jesus. His rightful name is Emmanuel.
We're gone.
Yeah,
man. You take enough time now. You admit you get enough time?
No, me not get enough time.
All right, well, me take enough time.
Because you know you got to check into.
All right, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, this is what I have to be confronted with. Believe you me. Okay. All right. By the time I take love come. All right, we can continue. You know, if I want to continue this, as somebody is up on the phone. Yell. All right. The operator just hold the phone long out there. All right, Yell. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, my phone turn up, man. Oh, man.
We're bridging from New York. We're bridging from New York.
No. What's up, man? No, man, you're bridging from California.
California. Sorry, how you doing, man?
Yeah, God bless you. Glad to see you make it to next year, man. Good thanks, huh? Wait, oh man, I hope I get enough time like this other guy. We just
No, you're not get time like that.
Anyway, let me just drop some knowledge here, man. Oh man, that guy just get on my damn nerves, seriously. But anyways, all right, so.
And you know the oath to the program. You know the oath to the program, and them get by your nerves.
Exactly.
You can't go to my spot for me and get.
Exactly. I heard you back and forth. But anyways, so I found